Thank you for joining me for my allotment for this week's episode. First of all, I want to say a huge thank you to my recent subscribers. I'm actually now up to 33 subscribers as I speak. That's amazing. I was happy with 30, but to get 33, massive bonus. Now, YouTube algorithm is a bit of a strange one. Now, 2 weeks ago, my video, I had my best week yet. I had 187 views and some really positive feedback and some recommendations, which I'll come to in a minute. But then my recent videos only had 20 odd views. Probably my worst video yet. YouTube is a very strange one. But you guys seem to be enjoying my videos, so I will be continuing for a while, yeah, hopefully. So yeah, one of my amazing viewers recommended that I talk about where I get my seeds from. So I will try and talk you through today on where I get my seeds from. Now, when I first moved on here, I used to use Premier Seeds Direct. There was good, don't get me wrong, but some of the seeds you get poor crops from, or you don't get as many. For example, I had a pack of 60 sweet corn seeds the one year, and I only got 4 or 5 corns come through. But it's good for other things like carrots. But then somebody recommended I use DT brown seeds and also Sutton seeds, which I actually used last year, and the crops off them were pretty amazing. I mean, I'm just trying to go through some of the seed packets I've got. DT brown seeds have come in little packets like this, and not only that, on the back, you probably can't see, but it gives you quite a lot of instructions on what to do, whether it's home indoors or outdoors and what time of year. Where with the seeds from Premier Seeds Direct, there was nothing. I know you got YouTube, but yeah, I'm just looking through what I've got here. But also I use, these are from Aldi, believe it or not. Was it Aldi? These might be Aldi or Poundland. I think these might be Poundland actually. And these only cost 99p, and I've had some good success from these as well. Here's another recent one that I bought from Poundland, which is radish mix. And again, the detail on the back is really good. It even shows you here what months it can grow, indoors or outdoors. And these I can grow up to August, so I'm hoping I can plant these in very, very soon. I don't think I've got any Sutton seeds in here. But my garden seeds I get from Thompson and Morgan. I only use that site for my flower seeds because they are reasonably priced, and I do have some good success rate. Obviously not this year because I didn't actually plant any this year, but there you go. Sometimes I buy seeds off eBay. Like the corns this year was actually off eBay, and a lot of these have actually come through. But yeah, I mean, these ones here, these are off eBay as well. Again, I mean, price 99p, not bad at all. But these seeds I actually got free this year. There's another one from DT Brown Seeds. These are chives. I was hoping to plant these this year, but I didn't actually do that. But I'm hoping next year I can make like a herb bed. That's something I've always wanted to do, but never actually done it. So yeah, I mean, there's various places you can get your seeds from. Again, these here, flower seeds, these are from the Poundland as well. Probably guess how much it costs? Yes, £1. But again, I have had some really good success off these. These haven't been opened yet, so these I should be able to use for next year. So yeah, my best seeds have been from DT Brown Seeds. I've had some good crops. You don't get as many seeds in a package, but the success rate has been really, really good from them. Seed potatoes, I mean, there's lots of different places you can get seed potatoes from. These ones are actually from, I think these are from the range. I used to get it from Wilco's, but of course it's now hard to get Wilco's range of potatoes. But I do know there is a site online. I'm not entirely sure of the site, but I will talk to Dave about that. And you can buy them sweet potatoes in bulk. Probably works out cheaper in the long run, so that's what I may look at next year, because this year my early potatoes have not been overly great, which I will go to that in a minute. But I'm just looking into Blackbird. Hello, Mr. Blackbird. But anyway, today I have been quite busy. I'll be doing a lot of weeding today, so I'm going to put my phone on a tripod. Not tripod. Yeah, I've lost train of thought there. I don't know what's going on today. I think the heat's got to me. We have had some glorious weather this week. I think we've had temperatures of highs of 33 degrees. But today we have had some rain as well. So luckily I don't need to water outside, because it's already had a good watering. I will need to do the greenhouse, but that's easy to be done. So yeah, I'm going to get my selfie stick and I will walk you around what I've done today. Weeding offers numerous benefits for your garden and even your well-being. It reduces competition for resources like water, nutrients and sunlight, allowing your desired plants to thrive. Weeding also prevents the spread of diseases and pests that can thrive in weed-filled environments. Beyond the practical aspects, weeding can be therapeutic and satisfying activity, contributing to a beautiful and tranquil garden space. It's me again. So yeah, I've decided I'm going to go back to this jewellery cord today. I've managed to sort my selfie stick out, so it's a lot more stable as well now. So I'm going to walk along to where I have started weeding, which is down at the top end where my small raised beds are, because it was quite a mess. I have took pictures before I done weeding, which I will put somewhere on the screen for you to look at. But as you can see, this area is now looking so much better now. And all these small beds, I have weeded around everything. Cabbages here are not doing too bad neither. Looking quite solid. This one here, I've still kept covered of these, my lamb's lettuce. They're still growing okay. I'm not entirely sure how big they can actually grow, so I don't think they grow that big. These are my first lot of lettuce I put in. I will have to pull some of them up today, because I don't want them to go into seed. At least I got some dinner for my sandwiches, well, some lettuce for my sandwiches. My 2 beds of beetroot, them have also been done. And the beetroot is actually looking really, really healthy. Some small ones in there, but yeah, as you can see, not looking too bad. Carrots, I may leave these uncovered, I'm not sure, but I have noticed that some of the carrots are starting to show, which is a good sign. This bed, I am thinking about using this bed for that bag of, what did I just buy? Radishes. That's the one. No, because that's actually compost. The soil is quite loose, so we can make lines and just plant the seeds in. But I might do that next time I come up, because I've got time. I've got till August to do it anyway. But lots of beans I've also weeded around that. Again, I will put a picture up somewhere so you can see how bad it was to now. And looking at these, I've actually got my first signs of seeds growing on these. How amazing do they look? A couple of small ones over there, but they've still got flowers growing on them. In other words, I should still get something off them. But all these, every single one of these, have all got lots of beans on them. And these here are looking really good. I've weeded round my blueberry bushes as well. I didn't actually realise these are actually quite sharp. They've got like little spikes on them. And when I touched them, yes, I knew about that. But I do have like a little blueberry on here. So hopefully next year, I will get some blueberries of them. Maybe even that one as well. That one's not overly massive. But yeah, apart from that, looking okay. I still need to do around the rest of my peas I haven't quite finished that yet. This should have been my first job, but the peas itself are absolutely fine. Hello there. But yeah, I will have some peas that I think I can pull off today, and maybe do a dinner with her. Or I might just leave them a little bit longer, I don't know. But the rest of the peas are looking absolutely fine as well. Seems to be having problems with birds on here again just lately. There's a lot of little blackbirds coming on and eating people's crops. At the moment, mine are okay, that's all that matters. So corns, I have done a bit of weeding around these corns, and look how amazing them corns are looking at the moment. Looking so good. I apologise when my Yaku's going on out of the camera. Looking at this here, I've actually got my first sign of a corn growing. Fantastic. And the corn there at the back, which I tried on, and it's growing back really well. But yeah, I mean that looks truly amazing. Looking really healthy there. Quite happy with that. French beans are still doing okay. I got some beans I can pull off actually. I've got a couple of beans over the back there. I might pull them off, and I might do me chicken dinner later. As you can see, them ones are starting to climb up the canes now, and this one is looking really good as well. Great stuff, brilliant. I've done a bit of weeding around my courgettes. It wasn't that bad really, and I thought about pulling this off today, because you do not want them to grow too big, but I might just leave it another week to grow a little bit longer. But got another nice one there, another nice one over the back there. Incredible stuff. And on my butternut squash, I've got some flowers on them as well. I've still got some weed there to clear up. I've got time for that. My onions, I did my onion bed. Again, I took a picture, or show the picture on the screen. A lot of the onions are not looking too good, but I have got a few that look okay, like over here. Them look fine. But the ones over here, as you can tell, not looking overly great. But we'll see. Excuse me. I've also been reading around my broad beans as well. Again, I will put a picture up to show you what it was like before. That bed actually wasn't that bad. But something else that I needed to do today is I have extended the frame out with some canes for my grapevine, because I did not realise how big my grapevine has got. But I do have an awful lot of grapes, so I'm going to just pop over here. You watch, I will not find any now. Now I want to show you. I have some bramble down here, which I have cut back and put in the pile. So there's some grapes over there. I've got another bunch of grapes growing. Can you see that? Just there. I have got grapes everywhere. Just can't see that much because they're deep in the leaves. But yeah, this will need to be cut back next year. As you can see, I have trained this a little bit. Again, my apologies if my echo's going off the camera. I knew I had some awesome rays, some nice bunches here. So yeah, that is unbelievable. So that will be cut down next year, because the seed's actually grown beyond the greenhouse as well. What I might do as well is, because my early potatoes do not look like they're doing overly great, but these two rows here, well, I think potatoes are not growing. I might just get the fork and dig the soil over, just to see if there is anything. Some of these are starting to die off now, which in other words, some might be ready soon anyway. But I might do that in a second. I might put it on the tripod, put this phone on the tripod, and give it a go. There's a pile of bramble, which I cut from round by the grapevine as well. But yeah, have a quick look at the greenhouse. Cucumber plants looking good. And I do have my First signs of cucumbers at last, as you can tell just here. I'm not entirely sure with this dual camera, I can't get it right. As you can see, tomatoes as well, looking really good, and looking like I've got a little tomato there I can pick off, a little cherry one. Let's just pull that off. Nice. That was nice and sweet. I like that one. Cheers, I'm going to put the phone on a tripod now. And then I'm just going to see if I have got any new potatoes in these 2 rows. So I'll be back in a minute. So I've got my fork. I'm just going to get down here now, just to have a look, see what's what. In hope that I get some potatoes. So I've dug up that side, that first row, but yeah, as expected, I wasn't even getting any potatoes, so possibly something may have eaten them, but I did get some potatoes from a couple of plants. I mean, that one there is not actually looking too bad. There's some fairly good sized potatoes on there actually. That one's been in the sunlight, but they say when it's like that, you're not really supposed to have them, but in fact looks like something has eaten that, so I won't have that one. I mean, the rest look okay. That one doesn't look overly healthy, so I'll get rid of that one as well. And I've got a couple of smaller ones here, as you can tell, they ain't quite took off that great. But as far as these are okay, it's like new potatoes, boil them up. So I may even attempt to dig maybe a couple here at the edge. These here, just to see what them like. If I can get a few, I will be happy with that. Even if they're like that. So I will just do that now, and then I will come back to you as soon as I've got them up.
2 hours later.
So there you go, I dug up just 2 more plants, and yeah, I'm happy with that. Picture I couldn't have more, but there's some decent sized potatoes there. I reckon I can get a meal or 2 out of that. So what I've decided now is I'm going to leave the rest a little bit longer, because who knows, potatoes might grow a little bit bigger. But at least I've had something from them. I certainly can't complain of that. So I do feel that this next lot of potatoes, these are going to be better. These are looking so much more healthier, as you can see. This will have to be weeded soon anyway. But again, I've got time to do that soon, because in a couple of weeks' time I actually break up from work. Because of the job I do, I get to enjoy the summer holidays. So I'll have a nice 6 weeks off coming up soon. But not only that, I do also go away on holiday. So I'm thinking maybe do like a little vlog when I go on holiday. What do you guys think? Think that could be a good idea? Or do you think I'll just leave it to the allotment? But anyway, one more thing I will show you before I go. The tomatoes that I grew outside are still growing actually. I've got my first tomato. My mystery tomatoes here. Still don't know what they are, but it looks like they've got some flowers coming on them. So hopefully we'll find out soon what tomatoes they are. But other than that, some pretty good progress today. I'm quite happy. Next time I come down, I think I need to start doing my section by my season area. Someone's already been on and put some wheat kiddy down to make it a little bit easier for me, only because of the bramble. So because of that, this now should be a little bit easier to dig up. I'll get some wheat membrane. Down the top end we've still got some wood chippings. And hopefully get this done once and for all. But soon as well, we can start doing fire. So I'm going to get myself a small fire bin, because this we'll need sorting once and for all because it's getting completely wild. But there's not really a lot I can do now. I could probably cut some of it down, but I'd rather do that when I can start doing fires. But that'll be for the cooler month. Hopefully when there's nothing else to do on the allotment, I've still got something to record, I suppose. But anyway, thank you again for watching my videos. And hopefully the YouTube algorithm will allow me to get more views. We will see. But thank you again for my recent subscribers. Another recommendation I've had is actually talk about the World War II bunker that I've got. Now, I don't actually know too much about that. It is there somewhere. But when Mick is here, Mick's the one that runs the plot, when he's here, I will talk to him about it and get some information off him. And hopefully I can put that onto my next video. But anyway, until then, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Take care.